We are live. We are crafty little elves. Look how cute I look. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to wait and see. It's not letting me see quite yet. Look at the cutest shirt and hat that match. So if I'm going to be bringing you guys some crafting, I'm going to come in as the crafting elf through the month of December. There you go. I am the cool little elf. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, wait. Why is that? Okay. Why is it asking me if it's okay? Check this. Click the stream on multiple platforms. Correct. Yes. Yes. I want to make sure that you guys can see us. It's saying that there's a low Wi-Fi issue. There better not be. Y'all, I am fed up with technology. It could be way worse. It could be way worse. Quite legit. Okay, so I see that there. Giving you guys an opportunity to join us live. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell. We'd love to have you join us all week long as we create and connect over card making and crafting. So if you are joining us live, please comment, or if you're catching the replay, are you on Facebook or are you on YouTube? Let us know. We'd love to see you. And I'm going to make sure that I click it. And it's very cold in my studio right now, so I'm sitting on my little stool with a heater going underneath of me, and I am trying for the life of me to stay warm. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. See, Connie's on. Hey Connie Bonnie, how you doing? Connie is awesome. I see people popping on. Go ahead and comment what channel you're following so that I can track that. That's super helpful. Hello Denise. You're in Winnipeg. Oh, you're in Winnipeg, Canada. I have two Denises I know. Nice to see you, my dear. What's weird is it's not showing me the film. Like, why isn't it showing me? I don't know what it's doing. Hey, Connie. I'm so glad you're joining us. So today, this is actually a card. Connie, you got your kit, didn't you? Hi, Melody, my dearest. You were able to join us live. I know you love to do that, too. Connie, did you get that kit that I gave to Carol for you for the week that you were taking care of Mom? I don't know if you got it. So we're going to be creating a similar card with that theme in line. This is a card that literally will rock. You guys ready? It's super exciting. I love it. We're going to create right now. And you're on Facebook. Okie dokie, Mels. That's good to know. So did you know that my middle daughter, her name is Karina Melanie. And when my dad was passing away, I was pregnant with her. She had a different middle name picked out for my great grandmother. And my youngest daughter ended up getting that name. But my husband came up with, and we debated Melody or Melanie for my dad's name for her to inherit. So she ended up becoming Karina Melanie. So she was almost this close to Karina Melody, but she didn't. So there's a side story. That's all. So good to see you guys. We're going to be creating a card that rocks and rolls, literally. It's a fun fold-ish, like maybe more like, I don't know if this is considered a fun fold. Hey, Bonds! So this is going to be our project. It's a rock and roll card, quite literally. It's shiny in multiple ways. As you can see here, it will fit in the mail, and it's going to be a card that your family and friends are going to be interactive with. Isn't that so much fun? I know. I could do that all day. And it's so easy. So we're going to go ahead and jump in right now. Oh my gosh. Isn't that fun? Oh, it fell down. Fell down with boom. So we're going to be using Bonnie and Connie's favorite paper. No. Our holographic trio designer shimmer paper right there. I love the foil paper. It captures a rainbow. So when you look at it, you should be able to see the variance of color that will be incorporated in that foil sheet. So very cool. And it's going to be snug as a bug in a ladybug's rug, but it will fit an envelope. So I wanted to show you guys that. We're going to jump in right now. We're embracing the Wishes All Around bundle for this project. It's got this great collection of dies that are circular. We're going with some circular reasoning today. And we're going to have some fun creating. Do me a favor, because my program is like spinning, but when I looked on social media, if it's having a problem, can you guys make sure you comment? It's showing me the comments, but it's not showing me the image, which I find really weird. So I don't know. Technology. we're just not going to let it win today. We're just not. So if you guys haven't already, there is the 12 days of Christmas. We posted the last 2 days of us going with video tutorials, and there's an option for you guys to win a brand new Stampin' Up! Cut and emboss machine. That's $130 value. You would just pay for shipping, and I would send it to you. So very exciting. There is a post on my blog at gettingcrafty.net on how you can be entered, and there's no purchase necessary. So that's an option that you can do. Now, if you do make a purchase, ooh, you get a lot more points. Just saying. A lot more points. So every $50 you spend, you get 5 points instead, and that's awesome. So there you go. We're going to jump in right now to create this quick and easy Christmas card. This is one I'm going to be making a lot because I think it stands out from the crowd. It gives you a nice content area to write before you send it, so you don't have to write a big letter. That's kind of a big thing for me. I do like to send Christmas letters, so I would fold a Christmas letter and put it inside with that. But this here, you get a big wow impact with very little effort, which is like the way to go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn right now. You guys can see, look at my blushing tinsel Christmas tree over there. So you guys get to see that right now. And we're gonna zoom in. And I can't see if that's actually working. I don't know why it's buffering on the program. So this is a gorgeous collection that we're combining together. We are gonna be using the deckled. Oh no, the video's frozen. Is there another platform I can watch? Oh, for heaven's sakes, please tell me that's not the case. Let's see. Are we frozen? Hi, Ina. You're frozen. Okay, I'm not frozen. So there's that. Praise the Lord. One last thing to freak out about. But my restream is freezing. No, we're good. Okay. So Ina, maybe hit refresh, like pull, if you're doing it on your phone or your iPad, pull it down so it can refresh. I know that Wi-Fi signals, we are on your phone. No, you're fine here. Okay, good. We're going to be grabbing this stunning paper collection. I want you guys to see, look how vibrant this paper is. You have 3 different collections. So creating this with a thick basic white cardstock base is going to give you lots of options. And now I'm going to give you guys the option of what we're creating with today. This is Lost Lagoon and basic white. So that's that's the 2 colors in this combo. So do me a favor, we're not going to do the one that we just did, so you guys can see that one right there. We're going to do these 2, and can you guys pick the Lost Lagoon or the basic white? Can you pick which color you would like to see us creating with? I do love this paper as well, Melody. It is the Snowflake Magic 12 by 12 designer shimmer paper. Now it is one-sided, so keep that in mind. It's a specialty paper. It's a little bit thinner, which is ideal for this card. And because you're lost, Denise? Lost Lagoon. Oh, okay, you guys, thank you. I was like, you're lost? I know Denise was trying to get home with her airplane. So we're going to do the Lost Lagoon one. I think that's great. So I've already die cut that, but I wanted you guys to see a couple things here. We are going to be using I'm grabbing deckled circle frame in a variety of sizes. The largest of the deckled circles is going to create the exterior of this in a basic white, and it will fit inside of an envelope. But I say it's snug. I mean, y'all, it's snug as a bug in a rug and a tug. I don't know. It's going to be really snug, but it will ship. So that is awesome news, right? Especially if you put a Christmas newsletter in it and then you close it, it's going to support it. If you don't, that's a good chance that's going to bend. So just keep that in mind with this program. And then it'll fit in your standard envelope. How awesome is that? I love it. So easy. And there's really no waste here, which makes me super happy. I do use the thick basic white cardstock for this because it's going to stand up better. This is an interactive card. People are going to literally play with it over and over because it just sits there and watch it. It rocks. You didn't know you were going to rock this holiday season. Talk about birthday cards, anniversary. All of this is really fun. And because it creates a smaller area, I don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff to write. And it fits into our standard envelope. So whoop whoop. And then, so that's the largest one in the basic white. We're going to go down 2 to the third one from the largest. And that is what creates our largest circle right here. I've already grabbed them here and they're ready to go. So we're going to be using this. Isn't that stunning? I love it so much. It's such a beautiful collection. And you guys will be able to see all these supplies and all the measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. And I did die cut a bunch because I'm going to totally rock making more of these. I did save this piece here. Sorry to cough in your ear. And I can't imagine not using this. This would be fun, like as a nunchuck, a ninja card for a little one, but this looks like a snowflake to me. So, super fun. I could even use the inner piece for the small, snowflakes, if that makes sense, my friends. So I'm just double checking because it's still spinning. I see that we seem like we're okay. Okay. So that I'm putting the paper to the side so we can craft. Don't miss out. Oh my gosh. Yes. A baby card using the rocking horse. You're totally going to do that tomorrow. I can see you doing it, Denise. That would be gorgeous. Okay. So my friends, we have a lot of options here. And this collection comes with a lot of dies. So we're going to end up using the snowflakes, but you have the option with the trees and you have like this wreath. This gives you a lot of option when you're using circle upon circle or rocking horse upon rocking horse. Keep in mind, my friends, grab your envelope, make sure you're going to be able to close it. So you have to tuck this circle in and you can see it's right up against it. I probably should have tucked it down just a smidge more, like that. And it would fit really well on the inside. So that's what I would suggest for you as you're creating this. So we are going to take the largest one that you see right here and extend your awesome use of these circle dies. It's really worth it. Now take these, kind of go like so, get an even pinch, do a little cursory pinch right there, and then use your bone folder to make it nice and firm. This is one where you're going kind of against the grain, and I'm going to make sure that's the back. Not that it matters, like, because it's going to get covered by the Designer Series specialty paper, right? And so we're going to take this one as well. I like that I'm not wasting a double side. Like, I've just got this gorgeous pattern and I'm not sad about not using the inside. Now, this is a big thing. When you're assembling this card, don't lay it out and then expect to close it. It's not going to work, my friends. It will not. So I am kind of doing this bone folding on their own, separate from one another. If you're worried about wanting to fill the inside in with a letter, you can make it to write, like you can do it, but you can see the circle hanging down is going to be an issue. What I would do is I would stick like a book underneath here and then write, if it were a taller book, so that you have a flat surface so you don't squish this top. That's just a handy dandy little tip for you, my friends, in creating with this card. But it's worth it. It's priceless in my opinion. And so we're going to dive in right now. So we're going to grab the Stampin' Seal. Plus, you can use any adhesive that you want. Oh, actually, I think when I taught this originally to some of our friends in our crafting group, we used liquid adhesive, and there's a reason why. So when you use liquid adhesive, go close to the edge, but not all the way. But you're going to get a second. You can move things around still. That's really big. Get moving today, my friends. That's what it is. Okay, so we're going to come in and stick this down and kind of move it over and give it a good back rub. I'm not even using the bone folder on this part. I'm just giving it a little back rub. If I was worried about the surface, this would be a great time to use a silicone craft sheet underneath, which would collect any spare juicy ink escapees here. And you can actually take and just use the side of your bone folder. Because I'm using a specialty paper, I don't want to rip across it and take away from the shine. That's really important. So we have the card base here. It will fold closed, but it will not open flat, like super well. As soon as you start opening it, it goes against the grain. Things to watch out for. So I am really glad that we're doing this one, but you can see how all of this paper collection would look gorgeous together. Really easy to do. And so we're going to set this out here. We're going to grab this little deckled circle die. We're grabbing the Lost Lagoon ink. And this is very monochromatic. It's very easy. Very, very easy. Okay. We're just going to pat. Now I see the schmutz. I see the schmutz and I'm not worried. But most people should be worried because they might push down too hard. And paper's double-sided. So am I too worried? No. And it wouldn't work if it was double-sided, because then you would see it on the back. Shh, we don't talk about reality here, people. So have you guys been seeing the videos of what we're doing for the 12 days of Christmas? What would you like to see next? If you've been watching those videos, commenting and playing along, you can be entered in to win. And there's so many opportunities that you can collect all of the points and have all the fun. Then we're going to grab the ink pad. And what I would do if I were you guys and making a stack of these, I would do all the white die cuttings, do all of the stamping, do all of the silver foil die cutting, and take it down and just kind of use a lap board to assemble it. That's kind of how I roll with these kinds of things. Now, I did not do the die cutting on the foil because I just did want to show you a little bit of how that comes together. And, sorry to cough in your ear. I had some dairy and I wondered if it was going to kick in. We are having a histamine reaction to dairy. Not bueno, let me just say, not fun. I'm slowly dying from food. Like, I can't seem to eat anything anymore. And I was talking to my best friend about that and how we just can't seem to eat food anymore. It sucks. And I grew up eating like a primarily Hispanic diet. And so for me, it's like, I can't eat chilies anymore. I actually do, and it kills me later. We don't discuss that. We don't discuss the reality of it. So this comes with the big die and then these multiple little dies. So when you die cut thing, that's the same thing with the trees and the wreath. It comes with a lot so that you can totally use it. And then we're just going to put this down. We're going to go through. And this is something, if you had space, you could like take this and die cut this while you're doing a family activity, that kind of thing. And we're going to put things away. I am trying really hard, and you guys are going to have to help me. You can help me from home. I'm trying to put things away as I'm done using them. Because if I don't, my studio drowns me. Like literally, it chokes me and then I can't sleep at night. Much like the food that I try to consume. Okay, so we have this here, and we're going to set those aside. You're going to make sure you get your little snowflakes out of that. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool to do so. Boom. And then I'm using a little metal tray with a magnet set in it just so I don't lose these, and I can make more. Why? These are pretty. And of the holographic paper, this might be my lesser favorite. The waves, I think it's beautiful, but it's a little stifling on how to use that in an effective manner. So by doing it this way, I get the waves, but I don't get like waves in your face. Does that make sense? You guys will have to let me know. Does that make sense? You really do need that, Melody. And I suggest to everybody, when you can get a layering die, do it. Just do it. It is worth it. We're going to hang out all of our little hanging chads. You could use your Take Your Pick tool if you need. I don't find that I need it on this. Now, I am going to give you a little heads up, a little trick of the trade. When you're using, these would be cute little snowflake additions too, or you could make a camo out of that. I don't know. I'm not going to use that, but you could. Okay, so when you're using anything that's got to do with foil, for example, the front of this card, right? When you're using that, your stuff doesn't necessarily want to adhesive to the foil, depending on the adhesive that you use, especially with a liquid adhesive. Good for you to know. So what I would do, and it's not a problem if it's got the paper backing, that isn't the problem. It's the shiny part that is. So we're going to take the multi-purpose liquid adhesive and we're going to put tiny little dots, kind of just like a little line halfway up on each of these hanging snowflakes towards the center. I'm realizing I was sending kits to my friends and I don't know that I ever sent it to them. And I want to make sure that I do. So I might just send it off to them. But Carol, I think you should have gotten yours, Connie, from Carol. I think Carol had yours. And then again, you guys, grab those silicone craft sheets. Protect your surface. This is your best friend in crafting. Don't underestimate it. Right here. Then I have a second circled silicone craft sheet, and let me show you why. You stick it on top. And that top actually has this gravity that comes to it. It's kind of amazing. If you wanted to stamp on the inside, this would be the time to do so. I actually think less is more with this project. So there is that. We're going to use the envelope as our template. If you're wondering why, Jamie, what are you doing? I want to make sure that it can go into an envelope without getting squished down. So we're going to take the Make It Merry, and we're going to, hi, Linda. We're going to do like a little happy face down here. Okay, and we have it here. And we're going to tuck this down just so that it will fit into the envelope. Just like so. Throw your silicone craft sheet on while you're preparing the next two. So just grab this, throw a little bit of your multi-purpose liquid adhesive on the back of that, and then just kind of throw them on. Oopsie. Now it's not going to want to stick initially to the foil sheet. Just keep that in mind. It's going to give you a little resistance, kind of like all things in life. I think they give me a little resistance. I woke up this morning and everything went awry, my friends. I was up early to work on our 12 days of Christmas, and I received an urgent phone call. I ended up taking that, and then my day literally was running like insane afterwards. Don't you just like moments like that? But anytime I get that, I could beat myself up. I really could. I could beat myself up and be angry and frustrated. But I just think like, okay, Lord, what were you doing to teach me in this moment? What were you doing to, maybe you were preventing me from having any issues today. Like maybe I didn't know, right? Or just maybe the Lord was giving me a test in my patience. We don't know. Hi, Deb. So glad you guys are joining us today. There you go. I put my stuff away because I'm a good girl. Okay, I did want to add a little zhuzh. So grab your adhesive backed rhinestones, and you can zhuzh this to the nth degree. We could take these and put them in the center of every single snowflake, but I don't think it's necessary on the holographic. Look at that. Do you think you need that little sparkle on the sparkle? I don't know that I do. I'm going to move it. Here, grab it with my little pokey tip on this one. And then just kind of put it at the end of the greeting here. And tuck it in. There you go. I prefer to use the silicone side of this and just kind of put some sparkle in on the front of this card. And don't make it too consistent. That is a big thing for me. I like it to look kind of random. Putting it on the paper. And it's a glue dot. It works better than liquid adhesive on the shiny surface that you might see like that. And I could do this all day, my friends. I might put one on one of the snowflakes. I don't know that I need to put it on all of it. I just think that's a little excessive. Hopefully you think the same. I don't know. But this is a great way to look outside of your normal circle dies. So you went from here to here. And I just think it translates really well. Gives us a nice little area to write. Again, this is my tip. If you're going to write, grab a Bible or an encyclopedia, something thick, and write your card like this, because you're not going to be able to get it to flat to write. You just don't want to bend that top circle. That would be my recommendation for you. I could see my son grabbing it and just flipping it and ruining that top piece. It probably wouldn't come off after the adhesive sets. It will set for good. It's just at first it's like, I don't want to be on the shiny stuff. There you go. Kind of like my kids. They don't want to be on my shiny stuff. You guys. Okay, but this will fit inside of a standard envelope. It's snug as a bug in a rug. You guys remember that conversation? Here. There we go. You gotta just kind of tuck it right there, and it will go down. There you go. But it is like a little bit bigger than the 5.5, so then you're gonna run into that hole. It is tied. It is edge to edge on the envelope, right? But it will ship pretty easily, which is great. So you could just put that in there, pop it in the mail, and there you go. I like it. What do you guys think? What do you like about it is the kind of the question that I have. We have a couple variety here. And I love that it's both Lost Lagoon, but this is a little bit brighter. This is a little bit more distressed. And I can see how that same white would look fabulous on this. White on white is super classic. So there is that. Hi. So your crafty elf here. I love how easy and fun this is, but you can also capture the rainbow. And being that it's a rock and roll card, it will stand up but rock. You guys, there's nothing better. Like, and you can even put a note in there with like a Post-it note, like a sticky note, and say, tip the edge and watch it rock and roll this Christmas, or you rock and roll this Christmas. That would be really fun. Sometimes you have to let people know what you want them to do with it. That's just what I'm saying. So I appreciate you guys. If you haven't, please make sure that you like this video and share it. Whatever platform you are on, that is priceless. Sharing it is caring, and it's free. So, and actually my stylist just did my nails today, and the snowflake was making me like inspired, like play with a snowflake today. So I did that, and a little bit of sparkle on the ends. So my stylist was playing with my nails today. But I love this. This is going to be one of those things that really your people are going to be in awe that you made a little rock and roll card. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? And I love how easy it is. Oh, look at that. Maybe it's where the deckled edges kind of lay as to how it lands for the rocking. Not that I mind. I do, Bonbons, love this designer paper. It's stunning. This is the great time to do it. Very sparkly, lovely card. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Linda. Debbie says it's really pretty too. I appreciate that. I love you guys. So I do 2 lives every week. So I'm going to scooch from you guys and do my second live. And I will have all of the measurements and supplies for this listed tomorrow morning on my blog. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Check it out on gettingcrafty.net, how you can be entered in for the numerous times. The more entries, the more chance you get to win a brand new cut and emboss machine. I'd love to send that to you this December. What a great Christmas gift to put under your Christmas tree. I'll let you go. Have a good one. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. Mwah! Bye.